Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and today I am cleaning out my shelves. Through the past year I've accumulated some odds and ends things off of wedding dresses, and I'm just going to put them out there to see if anybody can use them for their projects. I'm sure somebody can. You guys are so creative with what you do with the things that that I sell. So I have a lot to get through. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut this into 1 or 2 videos, but let's see how it goes. First up is a very, very large panel. It is 7 feet long by 33 inches deep, and what it was the bottom of the train. It had it came to a, let me see, it comes to a peak. There's no way I can show this. It comes to a peak, and this hem, which is probably about 6 inches deep, goes all the way down the sides of it, and then there are rows and rows of this curly satin fabric. I don't know if anybody can use this, but there's probably at least 2 yards of this hem that can be taken off. There are no beads and sequins, but it's really pretty hem. Actually, I'm going to be offering the rest of this hem, I think, later. Also in this video, I forgot to say up front, towards the end of this video, if anybody wants to try their hand at removing trim from the satin, I am offering a whole bunch of it at the end of this video. I have so much that's already rough cut, and I just don't have time to do it all. So some of it I am going to sell uncut and let you guys take it off the satin. And this is actually one of those pieces where it's still on the satin, and you have these rows and rows of this curly fabric. This I am asking $6 for the whole thing. It does weigh under the, you can see all the layers of the ruffles coming down. It does fit in a, the weight is under the weight for first class, so shipping won't be that much if that's all you buy. That was lot U, $6 for that one humongous piece, and I only have one of those. Lot V was some other like crinkled, rows of crinkled fabric. There's 4 pieces in here. It's just remnant pieces. You can see how this one is white. It's really crinkly. Probably be good for doing flowers or around the borders of a fabric album, whatever you choose to use it for. That was one piece, one of the deeper ones. Here's a smaller one. This one's about 5.5 inches. So this bag of 4 pieces, I'm only asking $3 for this, and that was lot V. This is going to be interesting where I'm going to put all this once I get through with it. Let's see if I can do this. W is some more crinkle or like curly fabric with hem at the top of it. This is also a cream. It has a let me come down so you can see the hem on it, or the trim on it, with beads and sequins. This one does have beads and sequins, and it does come off if you want to take it off and just use the trim. And the rows of this curly shiny fabric. This is lot W. It is 6 inches deep, and it is 2 yards long, and I am only asking $2 for this piece. That is lot W, and I have 2 of lot W. Lot X is the very same deal. It's that same trim with the curly fabric, 6-inch fabric on it, except this one is 3 yards long, and I'm asking $3 for lot X, and I have 2 of, no, actually I have Yeah, I have 2 of lot X. It's 3 yards of that curly fabric with the trim at the top. Lot Y is a bag of flowers. A lot of the dresses I take apart have some kind of flowers on them. Rolled roses or satin flowers. This one is, what am I on? Y. This is a set of 10 flowers. And let me show some of them. This one is a pale blush pink with the stamen in the middle. This one has some trim around the edge of it, a rolled rose. There's a white one with some stamen. A couple of rolled roses here. Oh, there's another one of the pale pink ones. Those are really pretty. Oh, actually there's 3. There's 3 of the pale pink ones. Another rolled rose. Here's another one. No, this one's different. This one has some trim on it. And then another one. There's actually 2 of this one with the... So that is lot Y. A set of 10 flowers. I'm asking $6 for this set, and I have 3 sets available. Lot Z is a panel of beaded lace. Well, let me come in so you can see. It is a triangular piece. I'm not going to be able to show it, but this is the beaded and sequined, clear sequins, pearl beads. This lace is triangular. It is at the bottom part of it, the widest part of the triangle, it's 32 inches across. And at the very top of the triangle, it's 4 inches across. And measuring all the way down, it's 7 feet. So it's a large panel of this pretty beaded lace. So that is lot Z. I am asking $8 per panel, and I have 2 panels available. This came off the train, coming down either side of a train for a wedding dress. That was lot Z. Lot A, I have several bundles of bows. Lot A is a variety pack of 10 bows. Let me come out some. These are ranging in size from 10 inches across down to 5 inches across. Which one's the biggest one? These 2 are probably the biggest ones. You've got one with an applique in the middle. This is a cream one with a rolled rose, big rolled rose. There's a couple that I have 2 of the same ones. Where are they? There's this one. There's this pretty one with the big pearl center in the middle of that one. Here's one with a pearl strand across the middle. And then 3, 4 of these in various sizes that are a cream satin with like an organza piece to it and a little applique in the middle. There's a bigger one and 2 smaller ones just like it. Oh, and then this is the tiniest one, that one there. So A is a set of 10 bows. I am asking $7 per set, and I have 2 sets of A available. B is another set. This is a set of 9. They range in size from 12 inches across to 4 inches across. Come out. Start with the biggest one. I think this is the one that's 12 inches across with a big rolled rose in the middle. This one has a rolled rose with some stamen in the middle. This one is a cream. Just an off-white one with a big rolled rose in the middle. We've got this one here. This is a plain cream one. This one with a pearl cluster in the center. And one with an applique on it. And then a little tiny, this one's just off-white. So this is lot B. I only have one set of lot B, and I'm asking $6.50 for this one. I'm trying desperately to keep these organized so I can not get myself discombobulated. And let's see, now we're moving into the uncut hems that I'm going to be selling. Lot C is, I have a lot of this. All of these hems, except for one, and I'll point that one out, are removable from the satin without losing beads and sequins. You just have to seam pick them off. Lot C is white with, I think the light is too bright for these. It is white. It is 6 inches deep. Very nice quality. Clear, these actually, the sequins on here I think are iridescent, but they're just barely iridescent. They're not really, really colorful like some that I've seen. But I think they are iridescent. I do see a little bit of color in it. This one, this is what it looks like once you take it off of the satin. Very, very pretty. You can cut it up in different ways. Very nice quality. I have about 12 yards of this, and I am only asking $2.50 per yard for this gorgeous Alencon lace. That was lot C. Uh-oh, I'm running out of room. Lot D. Now this is the one that, unfortunately, some of the bead stitching goes through the satin, and I'll show you where in just a minute. This one, gorgeous, has lots of beads and sequins, large clear sequins on this one. It is 7 inches deep, and you can cut it into these individual medallions if you want to. This one, the bottom part in through here, you'll be able to take the satin off. It's up in here that the stitching, so you'll have to fussy cut around the top here. So this one will be a combination of seam picking and fussy cut in the top. And this is what it looks like, one medallion looks like once you fussy cut it. So it's just up in here. So this gorgeous, I was so disappointed when I saw this one that I couldn't remove it completely from the satin, because this is a gorgeous, gorgeous hem. You will get in 1 yard about 8 of these peaks. This is lot D. I'm offering it by the yard, and I'm asking $3.50 per yard for this gorgeous hem. And it will come to you on the satin like you see it here. Now, the next 3 lots are bundles of uncut hem. They're variety pack bundles. Lot E has 5 different hems, 5 different pieces. Total yardage is 6.5 yards, and these are the ones that you're going to get. They are all removable from the satin. You don't have to do any fussy cutting if you choose not to. If you want to seam pick, you've got this pretty little scalloped lace. This is white with clear sequins. You've got this one. This was one of the hems that was on that curly fabric I showed at the towards the beginning of this video. It's cream with clear sequins. I believe this one was 2 yards. This one is a yard. Here's some of that fabric that was on the curly, that very first lot with the curly rows of curly fabric on it. This is quite deep. No beads or sequins on this one. 6 inches. pretty cream embroidery on that one. All of these will come off the satin. You have this one that's almost like a, it's embroidered, but it's almost like a Venice lace type embroidery. It's very thick embroidery. This one will come off. They're pretty clear sequins, rice beads on this one, large pearls. You can cut that into individual medallions. I think there's a yard of this one, and one of them is a yard and a half. I forget which one. It might be this one. This one is a pretty scallop cream lace. So that is lot E. I have 2 of this available, and I'm only asking $7 for this one. Okay, alright, I'm just going to have to do that later. Lot F is the same thing. It's a variety pack of uncut hem. There are 5 yards, and each of these, there's a yard of each of these. Some of them are the same from the last one, some are different. You've got this pretty scalloped one, the clear sequins. This one is similar to that one, but it's a little bit different. It's on a pink satin, but don't be fooled. The appliques are clear, or are white. They're not pink. It came off of a dress that had pink satin. This one has iridescent sequins on it. Very pretty. This one is a cream, pretty little medallion type hem. Yard of that. This one's really pretty. Very, very shiny iridescent sequins on this one. Pretty scallop border. A yard of that. That one's really shiny. And then a yard of this white with, this is one with the white sequins that are iridescent and pearl beads. And this is all removable. That one's kind of hard to see because the satin is on the back of it. So that was lot F, 5 yards of miscellaneous uncut hem. I have 3 sets of this one, and I'm asking $6 per set for lot F. And the last thing I have today is another set of uncut hem, lot G. It is also 5 yards, 1 yard of each type. This is that same pink one with the iridescent sequins. You have 1 yard of this one with large clear sequins on it. So you can get an idea of how big it is close to my hand. I didn't measure any of these, but this one's a pretty swagger kind of hem. This one has large clear sequins. It's just an off-white, I'd say. And then this one here, this one has large, very large iridescent sequins and a couple of pearl beads on it too. So that is lot G, 5 yards of uncut hem, and I'm also asking $6 for lot G. And that's all I have for today. Sorry for the long video. I'm going to try to find the time to do another video, probably midweek, with some bodices. I have quite a few bodices ready to go right now. If you are interested in anything you saw in today's video, as always, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. As things sell out, I will mark them as sold down below as well. You may need to hit the show more button in order to expand the box. And that's all I have for now. Bye for now.